Hello again, fellow girls, guys, and gamers. This is Small Archangel. Welcome to another episode of 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16, and it is day 6. And if you were watching the last episode, we just arrived at the hub sort of city. They don't quite work the way they used to, but we have looked out. We have got plains biome on one half of it and forest biome or maple forest biome on the other half, and we haven't even checked out the rest of it yet, but I have seen at least one. We've got a builder's yard and we've got the Higashi skyscraper, and I'm fairly sure I saw another one as well. We've got a pass and gas, so our job today is to check out this place. We've got a forge here, which I've marked on the map as well, and that's in the plains biome, and as you can see, it is surrounded by quite a number, even that we can see, of coal nodes, which is going to be ideal for powering our forge. So basically I've just... Holy moly, look at that! Whoa! How many dogs plus bear just pegged it over there? My God, did you see that? That was we could so easily have been underneath their feet instead of above their heads. Wow, that's day 6. So that would be the day 6 kind of toothy fiend horde then. I have no idea. Okay, I can't even call it a dog horde. It had a bear in it, and they're still hanging around over there. So we're going to have to watch out for the dogs today. There was at least half a dozen dogs, and there's probably some others chewing up the building somewhere as well. Wow, okay. We also have a town directly over in that direction and not very far away because we can see it. In fact, I can see, maybe a city because I can see a skyscraper from here. So the looting potential of this place is excellent. This is fantastic. We blocked up the doorway downstairs, so we're just going to have to ensure that we can actually still get in this joint, aren't we? And we're going to do that by just doing this. There we are. And one more should do it. There we go. I've done this a million times. There we are. This is where I'm worried about dogs coming and getting me. There we go. And because we're not going to be in here much, I wouldn't have thought anyway, I'm not going to worry too much. There we go. I am not going to worry too much about... Oh, now we can't place a ladder there at the moment, can we? Because we can't actually craft one. So we're going to leave that, but that is going to give us the ability when we come back with a hopefully not so full inventory. This is something else we have to sort out today. We're going to be able to sort of, construct a way of getting in there because we blocked that one off. Ooh, snake. There's a snake somewhere, but I cannot see it. I can only hear... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, well, I haven't really got anything to bludgeon that thing to death with, have I, apart from a shiv? Which probably isn't a brilliant plan. And there's no point anyway, because I can't, in point of fact, carry the meat, can I? So let's not bother about that for the moment. So, we got ourselves a city, right smack bang in the middle of the map. Ka-ching. With a town or even a city. Oh, hello, we just leveled as well. That's brilliant. With a town or city nearby as well. So what we want to do really is we're going to whip round. Oh, I'm just going to leave that there. We're going to whip round the outside of the town or city now and see how big it is and see what else there is in here. Because we need to work out where we're going to build our base. But realistically, I've been thinking about this. It's day 6. Ah, for goodness sakes, we are not going to have the time to... Oh my God, you know what? That's so ridiculous. I just heard a dog barking, but it's outside my window. In the real world. Just gave me a little bit of a panic for a moment there. No, it's not in the game. Not at this point anyway. We're probably going to meet some canines at some point, but not just yet. You see, I need that, don't I? I seriously need that, and I've got to the point now where I can't really drop anything. How crap is that? Okay, are we going to find coffee beans? We're probably going to find coffee beans, aren't we? Let's hope so anyway. There we go. Okay. All right, so we want to go this way, because this is where the town is. All right, we're going to follow the boundary of the town all the way around, see what there is and where we want to build our base, and then we might just kind of maybe map it out a little bit, but... What we really need to spend the next day or so doing, today and tomorrow, is at least preparing a prefab enough that we're going to be able to survive the horde in it. So, greetings, Steve. He went to the ground quite easily today. So much for him. There's a deer. That's a good sight as well. Oh, look, there's a kiddie daycare centre. Poopy Pants, is it? Is that what it's called? Yes, that's what it's called. So we've got a daycare centre as well. So that's the Higashi building over there. We've got 2 apartment blocks as well. 2 apartment buildings, which is good. Look at this. This is a school. Oh, no, it's not. It's the stadium. But the thing with the stadium building is that the stadium building never actually spawns in with the stadium grounds at the back of it, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe there's a limit to the size of a prefab. I wouldn't have thought so, though. But there's never a sort of a football field out the back of it, which you'd think that they should be, really. But the building itself is pretty cool, so that's a good place to loot as well. I made some arrows in the night, and I'm starting to be glad of it. Now, is that better than the ones I'm wearing? No, it ain't. Got some more mechanical parts, though. Excellent. Okay, here we go. And, as you can see, all the shadows are behaving themselves here. They are not going to give us a migraine or motion sickness or anything else, which is excellent. I didn't really want to have to turn them off because they actually look pretty good. Hello! There's another town over there. Wowzers! So we've got one over here and we've got one to the west and one to the south. Have we got one to the east as well? Epicness. Okay, we did the right thing coming here. Now what we have to do is find the right place. Actually, we've got a world of work ahead of us. A world of work. But we've got to find the right place to build. That's our first priority, perhaps. Or maybe the first priority is finding somewhere where we can... The first horde's not a big deal. Even if you have your zombie horde spawn settings up quite high. Early game. Oh, for goodness sakes, what is the matter with my aim today? I haven't been very well. Blame it on that. I don't know. There we go. Sham sandwich. You can keep it, pal. You really can. I don't know whether it seems to me that the longer you spend in game, the more likely it is that the number of zombies you specify to turn up in a horde is likely. Oh, hello. What happened there? Judgment well off. There we go. The number of zombies that you say you want 32 to turn up in a horde. Hello. They are better, aren't they? Nice. There we go. Some better running shoes. Then yeah, by the time you've been, no, there's no point. There's no point. We're not gonna bite, and neither is the snake. So I'm not gonna give him a chance. Yeah, there's more chance on your 64th day horde, for example, or whatever that you get 72nd horde that you'll actually get 32 zombies showing up at once. To start with, if you've got it set to 16, you'll get about 2 showing up virtually. Let's just... Alright, so what else have we got here? We've got a lot of destroyed buildings. Looks like it might be the residential sector over there. This is a little residential bit where we've just been in, so we'll just follow the road at this point. If we up our kill count a little bit... Oh, look, the Ostrich Hotel with... a vulture flapping around at the top of it. Yes, well, we do have, now, we've got, no, that's the apartment buildings, the Higashi. Do we have any more skyscrapers? If we don't have a skyscrapers here, we do have one nearby as well, because we've sort of seen it from a distance. Oh, I see the shadow of a vulture, but I don't see the vulture himself. Okay, so much for you. Right, so, where are we wanting to go? That away? Yeah, we really need to go that away. There's something that's the Higashi still. So this is obviously the inner city zone here. I don't know what that building there is. Is that the Ostrich Hotel? Yeah, I think that's the Ostrich Hotel, isn't it? Oh, it's the cop's less dangerous brother. There we go. There's a car park there, which... it's quite good for looting car parts, obviously. We're trying to get bike parts together. But there are more things that we currently need to scrap cars for and get mechanical parts and things for, and engines and batteries and what have you now, of course. We also need such things for creating electric power for our bases, which we'll ultimately want to do as well. I find, in my other saves at least, I have found that my preferred option is solar power and battery backup, but it's a question of finding sufficient of that. Now this goes off in this direction now. It's quite a random shape. You're used to a grid system we used to have. Either my judgment's way off here, or I'm having some slight FPS issues, I'm not sure, but all over the place, whichever. Oh, look at that, herbal antibiotics. Well, nice, but I don't have space for them, and I don't need them. Do you know what, though? Why don't we just, like, use one, and then we can't get an infection? Does it work that way? Actually, with the herbal ones, I don't think it does. Hey-ho, never mind. It was worth a try. They were just going to go to waste anyway. So we've got another little outlying district here. Looks like we've got a big factory over there. Let's just shoot her for the fun of it. Or not. Oh, actually, I thought she had red eyes, but she can't be feral because she wasn't running. Look at that. Look at that. She had some more bullets for us. I'm glad I saved that gun and those bullets. We will very much be saving up such things, and we might well be investing in some of the gun perks, but perhaps not ever so many of them. Oh, I've got a tin shed there, which it's not quite what I'm looking for our 7th night. Alright, he's down. There we go. Scrap them. Right, anybody else around here? Doesn't look like it, does it? Okay, let's get our bearings. So, we've got a bit of grey now. Is that burned biome? It is, isn't it? So we've actually got burned forest as well here. So that burned forest is very good for coal, but also fertilizer. It's pretty pants for, there's a junkyard. It's pretty pants for trying to see your nose in front of your face. So we won't be building here, but it's good to know it's on our doorstep because we're going to be able to find some fertilizer, I think. I have seen some in bird forest biomes. Let's just see if I can see any here. No, I can't. Basically, tends to just appear on the ground because we can't pick it up right now, but take it from me, you do find it. Is it around the base of trees? No, I've just generally found it fairly randomly, actually. Of course, there's a burn zombie there as well. There's a factory over there, which seems peculiarly in place, doesn't it? In a bird forest area. Okay, having said that, I now can't see any, but we can certainly search for some later on when we start our garden up. Help. Is the one behind me? No, it's him crackling away merrily. Oh no, there we go. There we go. So that is at the foot of a tree. But look at this. Look how many I'm probably going to get out of this. There, here, there, there. Is there somebody else approaching? I think so, but I have no idea. They crackle quite loudly. Okay, so we'll just stick an X marks the spot there. Right, because we can't pick it up right now. Fertilizer! Yay! Okay, so that is going to be a lovely way of finding ourselves fertilizer too. So far, I'm struggling to see how this could be a better place to build. We may not have more than one skyscraper in the one place, but am I going back on myself? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We're all good. We're all good. And we're too hot, obviously. Have I got my poncho on? I would have thought so. Yeah. That's the other thing with the bird biome, though. It is very warm indeed. So we can probably expect that from there. Okay, so continuing on then. This is our industrial area on the edge of the bird forest. We've only got a little corner of it in the bird forest, I think. My preference for location of base will probably be in the maple forest. From a temperature point of view, it's easier that way. Oh, now, how much do we need that? Yes, we do. We need that like crazy. Do you know what? We're probably not going to need the... You know, I hate when it gets to this point and I'm really having to sort of drop things. Now, we've got a road going... Yeah, we're going to have to go around this way as well. I want to strictly adhere to the outside. The roads around the outside so we can see the extent of it. Your skill and athletics. I should think so, the amount of running around we've done. Crazy amount of running around. Okay, this is It's a factory, isn't it? Yeah, we can't really see ever so well here because... Oh, now, is that a Red Mesa facility as well? That is pretty cool. What the heck am I doing shooting in the elbow? Good lord. Yeah, lost my shooting mojo today. There we go. And we'll scrap those as well. We're going to need iron pipes for making stuff later on, but that's going to have to wait for the moment. Yeah, that is one big old factory, actually, and then another junkyard. So how many junkyard... Oil. What is this, an oil refinery or something? Whoa. We've got lots of... Oh, we've got another one of these. Let's see if I can do rather better this time. Do you know what? I think I see some more fertilizer at the base of that tree there, actually. Although from a distance, it's kind of difficult to tell it apart from gravel. Or nothing at all. What does this say? Clunked Oil Co. Clunky oil. That is difficult to see, that writing. You could do with being painted, quite frankly. I can't read it very easily. Clunky Oil Co. Wow, so that is going to be an epic place to go, you would think, to find some oil for turning it into fuel for generators and things. Never mind the mini bike, we might need that for our generators as well. Now we have a road going this way, and this is going to the maple biome. This is where we're nearly back to where we entered the town now, aren't we? So it's not an epically huge one, which just goes to show what I was saying about the generation of the so-called hub city. It's not at all going to be the biggest place on the map. It might be, I suppose, but that would be by chance. Oh, you so difficult to hit. So no chance today, do I? Oh crap! What was that? A wolf? Quite possibly a wolf. Holy moly! There is some sort of... I think that's a wolf because it's making barking noises when it's not actually fun. Oh, we've got an army base too. Oh, crapola. Well, I dare say we still can't pick up landmines, right? I'm just going to go into sneak mode because the last thing I want is a load of zombies to wake up and start blowing stuff up. No, we can't pick up the mines. Damn it, damn. But that's going to be a good place to go for armaments. But yeah, once the sleepers wake up, they're going to be blowing us sky high if we're not careful, aren't they? And then we have a diner there, which I think is kind of where we came in. So, oh, look at that. Let's eat those pears. Lovely, there we go. And yeah, we're more or less where we came in now, actually. Interestingly parked car there. So, what we need to do then, our task list, scrap, is find ourselves, now here, we don't appear to, I didn't see any farms where we could get any seeds or anything from, so it's a good thing we brought some things with us, but we didn't bring in all of them because I thought we'd find them. You never know quite what we'll find in the middle there. If there's any more high-rise buildings, I would have thought they would be in the middle, but I also would have thought we would have seen them from a distance, so I'm not sure there are here, so we might have looked out on that regard. We need a nice, fairly large flat area on which to build, like we did last time. And here might be, but that's too close to the exploding army base for my liking. So we're pretty much back to where we started originally there. We've got a car park, and we've got the Oh My God funeral parlour, and we've got the pass and gas. We don't want to be putting ourselves too near to the pass and gas, even for a temporary base, just because, oh, well, certainly not for a permanent one, because... yeah, it's another thing that goes boom, but we're not quite to where we want to be yet. I'm also kind of on the lookout for somewhere to hole up for the 7th night horde, the feral horde. And I'm wondering a little bit about these destroyed buildings here and whether they'll make a good place to go. We've got whatever it is, Knight's Inn over there, and I can't remember what it's called. Days Inn, I think it's called, actually. But let's have a look over here. We want level ground, so this isn't looking too promising, actually, because it's not ever so level. And we really do need it to be level, because leveling terrain is not something we really want to be doing. Go away, Edgar. Oh, for goodness sakes, man. Die! There we go. Okay. He's gone. Alright. Oh, look at that. I can't eat those. I can't eat one of them now, though. And that should get me up to... Oh, no, not quite. There. Now our food is up to 100%. Good. So, we'll just check over here and see if we've got a big enough bit of level ground here. Or maybe even here, part way onto the next town. Possibly on the road just over here, actually. Possibly. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, given that we've got some sort of town in that direction to the west. Okay, so we know we've got a town there. We know we've got a town to the south as well. There might be a town to our east for all we know. Yeah, we might. One of those towns might be a better place to settle. But, yeah, let's not worry over much about that now. For the moment, let's sort out where we're going to stay for the horde. Now, I would ideally like to be able to engage them. I would ideally like to be able to kill a few in order to, you know, gain some experience, do some looting, that kind of thing. And, of course, we need somewhere to at least temporarily drop off our stuff. Oops. And if it's kind of near to where we're going to be setting up permanently, then if we have to leave anything behind... Oh, you swine. Okay, that's 185. This is 224. We'll do it that way, on that basis alone. Then, yeah, if we have to leave anything behind, then we can always go back and get it if it's worth our while. So, these trashed buildings, will they be any good for us? Let's just take a bit of a run through the middle of town. We haven't been through the middle. And see if there's anywhere that just screams... Oh, well, that one's Buzzy's Bar, but I don't think that screams spend whole night here. Not really. I'm thinking of somewhere that's going to be a little bit taller, to be honest. Somewhere where we can go up and... Oh, there's a bank and a laundrette. Let's just see. That's still the Higashi building over there, I think, isn't it? I don't think we're looking at a different... No, I don't think we're looking at a different one there. But we do have a bank, so that is worth marking on the map. Bank. Bank. There we go. And a laundrette, which I don't know how good the loot is in a laundrette. Rather depends on what you find in the washing machines. Pretty good once you've got some levels in bad mechanic and a good wrench. You can... Hello? You were right in my crosshairs. Yes, that time. That time I got you. So, yeah. Right, okay. So, we've got a laundrette as well, which may be worth putting in there. Let's do that. A laundrette. There we are. Lovely. Okay, and then we're back into the biome where we can't see a lot, really. But let's just pass through. You never know what you'll miss until you've more or less covered the whole place. Okay, so obviously for horde purposes, we would rather be somewhere where we can see straight. So let's just go back into the plains biome. Or let's go back the way we came, perhaps. Okay, so it's 7:14. How time flies, etc. And I think for our purposes, maybe the best thing to do is to find ourselves... I don't want to find somewhere too close to any places that are going to be valuable to loot, because I don't want the horde bumping into them and accidentally trashing them. So, I don't know, something like that maybe. How likely are they to be able to reach us if we go up there? Well, frankly, if we can get somewhere, if we can access it, the chances are they can, right? And she's just answered the question of, do sleepers spawn in buildings that are trashed? Yes, evidently they do. There we go. So, yeah, something like that maybe, but we'd probably have to do quite a bit to sort out the bottom part of it to make sure that it didn't... Yeah, there was no way of the zombies getting to us when we're on the top. And then I still want to be able to fire downwards. Maybe we'd be better off in like a building like this one, which we've dealt with before. Oh, good lord, because we haven't got that much time, really. Look at that. How annoying are these zombies carrying loads of food that I can't tell. Oh, wow, what is this? Is this a police station? No, it's more trash than that, isn't it? I wonder if this would be any good for us. It's so trash that the zombies can just walk in, which frankly is not a bad thing, just as long as we can build somewhere higher up where they can't walk in. That is all I'm thinking at this point. Let's just see. No, he hasn't. Yeah, there's some sleepers in there to clear out first, of course. Gotcha. Paper. No thanks. What is this? Tile floor. Often see that. There we go. Treasure map. Now, I'm aware that treasure maps are really, really good, and that we probably don't want to waste them, so we won't. We'll stick it in there. There we go. Ah! Crapola! Where did you come from, beast? There's another one round that corner. No, there isn't. There's a hole. Okay, you are going down and staying down. There was bound to be one while I was fanning around looking somewhere else, wasn't there really? Okay, so, looks to me like we don't have any way, they don't have any way of reaching the top story, and neither do we. So, what we should probably do is if we get rid of this, we can get straight through. So can the zombies. But the other thing is, yeah, I can't pick everything up. The other thing is that we can build, or we can just, like, for example, nerd pole. Let's just make some more frames up to get to the top, and then we can probably 12. Oh, we're going to need loads of them actually. Let's make 20 for the moment, but we're going to basically need to let's just eviscerate him. There we go. We're going to need to gain access to the. There would be an ideal place to put ourselves, wouldn't it? Where there's no barrier. Here we go. There we are. Okay. And then I guess we just need to make sure that there's no way of zombies to get up here at all. And yeah, oh, there is some stairs there. Okay, that's a slight fail. There's some stairs there, but we can soon do something about that. Yeah, there's some stairs, but I can remove those. And basically what I will do, I think, is I will spend the night removing these stairs. I'm going to place another spawn point, and I'm going to place a chest as well, just to make sure that we're as secure here as we can be. And ideally, I'd like to place those on the roof, in actual point of fact. So, let's just see if I can do that. Where's the obvious place to do that? If I do that, and then upgrade it. There we go. And then, there we are. Place something in here. Oh, look at that. I can't read that one. Oh, crossbow. Nice. Sorry, that was a compound bow. Holy crap. We're being attacked already by something that doesn't even know we're here. Lovely. Right. Typical. Okay, so we'll make some ladder. There's a horde just turned up, I believe. So that's irritating, but to be expected. So I'm going to place a ladder here with the bottom row missing, of course. I'm going to turn off my light. Sorry about that, folks, but I want to be stealthy here. And I'm going to place a bedroll up here. And I'm going to place a chest up here as well. And then basically, we're going to have... I might place some torches so we can see. But, yeah, in fact, I'll do that now. Let's just put that there. Only we can't. Okay, so you'll place there. You will place there. There we go. Lovely. And I'll make a chest as well, as I say. So I'll just place this down first. Sounds to me like the zombies are going to have trashed this place before we even get a chance to do anything much with it. But we haven't got very much invested in it. It only needs to protect us for long enough. That is all. So we'll place a chest there. And then we'll put all the stuff in it that we're not likely to need right now. So my wood frame, I'll put the engine in there as well. Okay, that has lightened the load somewhat. And we're going to be able to get down there. It's got horribly quiet down there now, so I'm not quite sure why that is, why that should be, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to need to make another axe probably, but in the meantime I am going to spend the night, as I say, closing off access to the upper story here, and then in the next episode we will do our best to make sure that zombies cannot gain access to us, and if they can't, then we will be quite safe up there, and our loot will be quite safe up there as well. So guys, it's all been a little bit hairy. We had our first ideal base location, and we haven't quite established where we're building the next one, but it is going to be around here somewhere, possibly around this city, but possibly we should check out the one that's over there and the one that's down to the south as well, to make sure that they aren't even more ideal for our purposes. But we will get building our base as soon as we're done with the 7-day horde. So that's going to be happening in the next episode, so I do hope you guys will join me for that. Until then, as ever, keep your comments, hints, tips and suggestions coming, and hit that like button if you enjoyed what you saw today. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.